Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Lucifer the God. Welcome to another episode of Mad Track Talk. You just heard Reverse Time by my guy Ball Hog Beats sitting across from me.
Yes,
how you doing, man?
I'm straight, man. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
That's what's up.
We're coming into the new year. You have a new release. Brought you on here. We have been in contact for a while. You're kind of our. We're coming in the new year with a name that has a little something behind it. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
So tell us, I guess to kind of get right into it, tell us about, are you from the, for Ball Hog Beats, are you from the area of LA? Your whole life?
No, definitely. My whole life.
Okay.
My whole life. Inglewood to be exact.
Oh, damn.
So, LA, man, it's all I know.
Mm-hmm. So you know the grind of LA.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. It's a lot. It's funny because LA is broke up in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? You got like LA, then you got like, like Hollywood, LA. You got like Valley, LA.
Yeah.
But
I feel you. It is interesting that it's because it's so big.
So big.
And there's just so many different facets, so many different people, and so many different areas.
Yeah, it's the melting pot. You know what I'm saying? It's the melting pot for sure.
Yeah. So tell us when you started making beats, when did you really start? Was it in high school? Were you younger or?
I started making beats in I say in 2011. No, 2012.
2012.
Yeah, because see, I was focused on being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So, I released a lot of music under Ron G.
Okay.
That was just me straight being an artist. But, for the longest, I had always, produced like a lot of my music, especially from 2012 and on. I was making music with people I went to high school with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Good friends, but
nice.
Everybody started going in different paths. Just as far as like, you never really be too sure what everybody want to do. So, without any like beefing and nothing like that.
Yeah, you find your lane, you know what I mean?
I just, kept going.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, man, like I need beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I've always been a type of person to invest, money, time, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it really takes is the time for this, especially in this industry.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just like the devotion you have to like, okay, well, we gotta, this takes more time than I thought it would sometimes. Exactly. And then you're like, I'm stuck, or you gotta move on,
Yeah, for sure.
So what did you start off with? Did you start off with like Fruity Loops, or did you?
I did. Matter of fact, so I bought FL Studio and I bought a MPC 2000.
Okay, nice.
So obviously, I bought the MPC. When you're a novice, you basically thinking you're gonna pick it up and just
start going, and it's gonna be great.
But the crazy thing about the MPC, what I like working on it, it's like this shit it's like the size of a VCR.
Yeah,
you feel me?
It's thick.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So when you really think about it, like you gotta really do all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do all the work.
Yeah,
and you really gotta have some time. You gotta be patient. And to really start using like hardware like that. So naturally, went to the FL Studio. I was a little bit more familiar with it, and it's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier. Like
it's definitely a quick DAW.
If anybody want to learn how to make beats, you can use FL Studio. Get on YouTube.
Yeah,
spend about 30 minutes to an hour. You'll be making beats. They might not be good, but hey, that's how you start.
Yeah, and that's the thing. For a lot of people, it's that endurance, knowing that, okay, hey, I'm trying right now. It's not going to sound exactly what I think it's going to sound like.
Yeah.
And it's having, it's hard to get past that sometimes. Did you ever have any challenges when you were coming up and like kind of starting off?
You know what? I did, but I didn't. It just that I guess I gave myself like a whole year. So I say, so in 2012, like I bought all this stuff in the beginning of the year. So I was just basically working and just I'm teaching myself how to make the beats.
Yeah.
But I was recording to them. To them too. So at the beginning of 2013, I released a project called Double Double. And I had recorded and produced all the songs. You know what I'm saying? So in that same year, man, I did like a bunch of shows just like everywhere, just in LA in general.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to like basically work on something, take your time with something and then
kind of execute it and get
execute it. And then, just traveling and touching the different people. Cause thing is, Instagram is fairly new.
Yeah.
So just growing up in LA, you just seeing certain things. You basically still, you want to get the city. So, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's it's a little bit small picture because it's a big world. You got the internet. You have access to the world.
Especially now.
Exactly. You got access to the world, but, sometimes, you being a little closed-minded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little closed-minded. You just want your city and but it just get beyond that. I think that just comes with maturity.
Yeah, that with experience and like going through certain situations.
Absolutely.
And then, especially when you're working with this industry, coming into contact with many different people, many from different backgrounds from all over, in this area.
Yeah.
So it's getting used to that, ebb and flow of everything. And like you said, maturity.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it was cool though. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Yeah.
To be honest though, just, every week, it's like I said, it's like sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got practice. And, so it's like, okay, this weekend I got a show coming up. And, just the preparation to the show, like.
It's really a commitment.
No, it is. See, the thing is, I'll get CDs and, I try to do things the right way. Just, try to present myself the best way possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, first impression is everything.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So, hey, man, I just really try to do my best. I had it like a show mix. So, that was the, that wasn't the earliest stage. But as far as me, like being like a solo act, it did a lot for me.
Nice.
Because I just taking like, it was crazy though. Because, I mean, I was getting shows. I was finding shows on like Craigslist, bro.
That's crazy.
Like it was real.
Well, with shows, like, how has it been for you now? I mean, the shift in being it's a mostly online present world right now. So how's that shift been? I mean, this whole year has been very jarring for a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay. So this year, man, I really, did some homework and just focused on just doing like virtual things because I mean, already I had this idea in my mind where I just wanted to make things a little bit more like interesting for people. So I started investing in like, certain lights and, different things, stuff that just catch your eye, even though, just stay focused on like production because, production is, it's just a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. Like, you know what I mean?
You gotta set up the area so people are like, oh, okay, everything. I can hang out here for a minute.
It's a vibe, you know what I mean? Making people feel a certain way, versus being an artist where it's like, they got a choice to, when people support an artist, they're saying, well, you speak for me. So
you speak to me.
Exactly. So not necessarily having to do that. We know how, music is subjective nowadays, and everybody, you could rock with who you want to rock with, you know what I'm saying? But, that going from that to, just being a straight, production base,
where you have to kind of play to everybody and see what's going to pick
Exactly. So, and then even on top of that, it's about, yourself though, you know what I'm saying? Just being at peace with yourself or whatever. So, this year, spending a lot of time solo and I mean, which I always do, but virtual, learning how to, get sound to the phone and, you know what I mean? Like
figuring out the little small things to get it all to run together.
I'm telling you, yeah. And it didn't take a long time, but, it's still like, it's amazing once you could like figure it out. Yeah. And it's like, man,
has there been moments where you're like, damn, I didn't know you could do that?
Of course.
Of course. So, like the whole time when you're setting up for streaming and everything?
No, I'm telling you, man, it's just crazy because see, so this year, my birthday is in March. Well, it's a new year.
Yeah. It's okay.
Last year.
It's totally normal.
2020, right?
Yeah.
So my birthday is in March. And I was turning 30, so I had a bunch of plans. Normally I really don't have too many plans.
Yeah, but
I had some cool plans, just normal stuff. Normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the world shut down. So did my plans, right?
Yeah.
So
back to the drawing board.
Yeah. I mean, even though I wasn't really I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, I was just it was other stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, in my life. So, me and my wife, we was looking at property, we was trying to buy a home and stuff. Yeah. So, I was in a park and I'm like, dog, I'm trying to plant a seed. I need to plant a seed. So I believe it was February 25th or something, right? I was just in a park. And I was just really to myself. And I'm being in LA, prices to everything is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm man, I need something. I need something. So the next day, I was you know what? This always worked for me. So I would always drop music on my birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? You get the most engagement. Everybody love you on your birthday.
Yeah. Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I did was I pretty much, after all my plans failed, I was just thinking damn, what was the things that I was feeling before all my plans went away? So I started writing a song, and it's a bass, it's a birthday themed song. It's called It's Your Birthday. So I'm writing this song,
which is super catchy. I was okay, this is easily the most marketable song I've had.
Look, no, you know what I'm saying? It's clean.
It's very,
it's no nothing. So I'm pretty much, I was disappointed, but I'm kind of re-getting myself excited. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though I'm not gonna do nothing for my birthday. But I'm getting excited. Yeah. So, when I produced the song and then end up recording it, and I had this idea, man, I think this would be cool for social media and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, it's
people
I said,
could hook onto this.
Yeah, exactly. But making people feel good.
Yeah.
I said I had to start myself first. Yeah. Because I was feeling some type of way. You know what I mean?
So, the situation that you were dealt with.
Exactly. Yeah. So, that's end up, putting the song out and, TikTok and Reels. And
how did that, how quick was that, for you? Because I know sometimes it's nuts where you're just okay, let's just do it. Let's see what happens. I'll throw it out there, throw a video with it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy because I was looking at TikTok and I was saying, yo, this is growing every day. I see more and more people.
Yeah. More interaction.
So what I would do is too, I had jotted something down in my notes just saying thank you for using my song. I appreciate your support. Yeah. So anybody, even to this day, anybody that I see using it, that's the message. Copy and paste. Boom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do the same thing on Reels. You know what I mean? So anyways, getting back to, original question about just, adapting to everything.
Yeah.
So on my birthday, I was on Instagram Live, right? And I just had the phone set up, I'm playing music out loud, that was that, right? So I was man, I want to do that better. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah. People was in it. It seems like people enjoyed themselves. I did too. But I'm I want to do it better. I want to do it a little bit more professional. I'm, like I said, everything shut down. I'm seeing D-Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm damn, yo, his audio is fantastic.
Yeah, everything sounds clean.
Exactly. Like I said, okay, the first time it was cool, but I'm yo, I want to do this better. So I end up before I had bought a mixer, I was using an interface. Right, I was using an interface, and I had my Mac connected to the interface, but it wasn't via USB. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. I even had just learned XLR is it's not stereo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you have to have multiple cables in order to get the signal.
I had 2 cables plugged up into there, and it's almost the the 3.5. So I had the computer plugged up like that, but the USB part I had it plugged up into the a iPhone camera adapter.
Oh, okay.
Then plugged it into the phone. So that's how I had the audio in there.
Okay.
So I'm okay, I did that. Then I had a USB mic connected to the computer.
Okay.
So that's how I was able to talk.
Then you can get that audio through there into the phone. Gotcha.
Exactly. But then I was just like, man, I wanna do it better. So I ended up buying a USB mixer, and it was just so much.
What mixers did you grab?
It was like I think it's like
a Behringer or something like that?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm saying a Behringer.
Yeah.
I just told my wife, like, I want to get another one.
Yeah.
I want to get another one.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Once you get one, and then it's like in the audio, you're like, oh, there's a better one.
For sure. No, for sure. I was like, man, it's like
it's a rabbit hole of just
man.
stuff.
Once come on now.
You're like a collector of audio, of course, cables and gear. And
tell me, I mean, it's fun.
My wife is always like, what's with all the cables?
Man.
And I'm like, you never know.
But that's the thing, when you're working on something and it's like, you got all that stuff and things you've been accumulating. Okay, something. Figure it out. And you know what I'm saying? That's fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Figuring it out. It's a puzzle.
Yeah,
it's
man.
great.
So as the year was going by, my wife's birthday is in August. So we really still couldn't do too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, look, I'm gonna decorate the house like it's gonna be like a club. I'm like, and I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna do an actual show. So her birthday was like the real test.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the mixer set up. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the mixer set up. And I was just using like the corner. Like, so you see how you got the plants over here?
Yeah.
So I was literally just using like the corner. Like I'm talking about like maybe like 3x4.
Yeah.
Literally just using a corner.
Yeah.
So I got a coffee table. It have a bucket on it. It's a light up bucket. That's a bucket that you could put like bottles in. So then I had like an ottoman. So, I had lights. I had like different lights. So I just basically trying to give the people something good at the same time, still celebrating my wife's birthday. We're just trying to make the best of the situation. That's another thing that I just learned about just this year in general. Just make the best of
any situation you have that we deal with, we just got to make the best of it.
Just make the best of it. So, I did that. And it was good. I did like even a lot of preparation, even before even getting there. You know what I'm saying? So that was like one of the main things I really like learned this year. Just the virtual thing and just try to do it right. Like give them an actual show.
Yeah.
And through the phone, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, hey man.
So the interaction's been good for you so far?
Absolutely,
yeah?
absolutely.
Nice.
Just like doing other stuff.
Yeah, I saw you also stream on Twitch too.
Yeah. I you know what? I stream on Twitch. I haven't like did any like musical stuff.
I've
been on like 2K and playing like Fortnite and shit.
Totally fine. I think that's cool. A cool realm to like, because that's what I've talked to Mike too about, is that I've been like, I just want to stream because like, why not?
Yeah, why not? No, it's cool.
It's like if you're gonna play with your friends or whatever it is, and you're liking the game, then why not? People. Yeah, it's about the interaction more. No,
absolutely. I ain't gonna lie. It's cool doing just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like people that have interest in music. It's not like only music, even though for the most part, yes, like
it's centered around that.
Oh, absolutely. But I stream sometimes. That's whenever I get on, so it's just something cool, something extra.
Yeah, that's nice. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Even that though, like I end up trying to figure stuff out. Like, damn, how can I get audio in this? And how? Like, man, it gets crazy.
Yeah,
but
the options that you like unlock, you're like, oh, I could try that.
But I see stuff. I see the other streamers. I'm like, okay, that look cool. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we got a webcam. So I did that a few times. I was like, okay, that looks cool. All right, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's cool though. It's cool.
Hell yeah. So where did where did you come up with Ball Hog Beat? Like Ball Hog Beats? Like where did that name kind of originate from?
Okay, so the name of my company is Ball Hog Music Production.
Music production, yeah.
All right, so like I said, I was still, under just in artist mode. And that's pretty much what I was going through. Now, when you think of like Ball Hog, so I'm a huge Kobe fan. Like since I was little, huge Kobe fan. Kobe was...
Which RIP?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was deemed a ball hog. But, sometimes, like I said, people will put they insecurities and turn your positives into a negative. So it wasn't that Kobe was a ball hog. It's just that he was willing to do whatever it took to win.
Whatever was necessary.
Exactly. Like I said, I started in music with people around me.
Yeah.
And it's not like that. So my thing is like, shit, man, I'm a ball hog. I'm gonna try to get this win. You know what I'm saying? If it's 1,000 people with me,
Yeah.
or if it's just me and my wife, like,
Yeah.
you know, the goal is still the goal.
Nice.
You know, and that's the thing. You know, you got to have like a focus. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's not about being selfish.
Yeah.
Because when you think about a ball hog, that's what you think about.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know,
having perspective on it in a different way.
of course. And it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, you know, just because, you know, somebody else don't want to do something anymore, that don't mean that I should do that too. If I still
Yeah.
want to do this, even if it's only me, then I have to go after it. So that's where that came from.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so then, you know, just basically I was just rebranding because, you know, like the artist thing, like it's like I said, it's fun. I love it. I enjoy writing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just want to be just more at peace, just like, you know, music is I didn't understand how much entertainment, like, you know, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I just feel like my morals and my principles as a man, it was kind of conflicting in what was entertaining to people. So I wasn't I wasn't really willing to do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Because
So
it gets to a point, like, especially now, you've seen it now.
yeah,
More than anything, where it's
Absolutely.
like you can throw something up that is like, as long as it talks about, you know, women, drugs, or anything of that nature in the game, you know, that is now adopted and okay because they can sell it.
Of course.
You know, so I totally get that.
Yeah,
That's a conflict I've even had myself, where people are like, yeah, you just gotta like do it and like sell out a little bit. And it's like, it's hard to just be like,
the
okay,
image game, like I never really was into that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really was into that. But some people, they really do that. And you know, I mean, it's cool out. Like, and the thing is, like, I understand.
Yeah,
but
it's business.
Exactly.
It's just like anything else in business.
So I knew there was a change coming. Didn't know exactly how. All I knew is I still love creating. I still like to be creative. It don't really no matter what it is. So to just feed that creativity, I still had that NPC. Mind you, it's about late 2017 now.
Yeah.
So I really was just like, it's just me and this box. So, you know, I started working on it, started using it, started learning it. You know, I was buying information, looking at videos.
Yeah.
Then I really start seeing myself getting somewhere with this NPC.
Nice.
But it was, you know, the NPC 2000, like it's big.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, damn, like I need something like a little bit more portable.
Yeah.
So I was doing all the runarounds. I had a Korg Voca sample. It was cool. I made like one beat on it, but I needed an MPC.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying an MPC 500. It's a lot smaller. That's the inspiration of, you know, you see the 9 pads instead of 16. So I was taking that literally everywhere. Anywhere you could think of, it was there with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
anytime you could get into it, you'd get into it.
Yeah, and like I said, you could run it off battery, like whatever. But I really was taking it everywhere because, you know, I'm just like, yo, it's just something like I always gravitated towards that, the soulful music, you know, the sample-based music, you know what I mean? Like
you have that. I was listening to your newest release of all the beats that you released, and I was like, dude, this is original, like old school. This is hip hop.
Yeah.
This is when hip hop was like, people were just like trying to cut as much as they could together off rough records that they just could touch in their living room. Yeah. You know, and it had me bopping the whole time. Yeah, man, I'm going like this, you know, and if you get people's heads moving, it's over.
Yeah, so like I said, man, that's, you know, everything, you know, I had to pretty much, even like I said, man, everything it's like a process, you feel me? So I really had to figure out like what I wanted to do because, you know, I was making beats and, you know, I had like a beat store once upon a time. Yeah. But the thing is, I was making beats that I thought people wanted to buy instead of like
what you wanted to make.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Even though the beats were cool, but they was cool. Like I wasn't providing my best.
Yeah. You weren't devoting your whole self into it.
Not at all.
Your whole image into
Yeah, exactly. I was you know what I mean? So, you know, kind of doing the influencer thing and then like, you know, going to the beats and it's like, okay, naturally I'm a performer, bro. Like I'm a performer, I'm an artist, even through even through production. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I even had started even just working on the instrumental album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the MPC and that style of the music, and you know what I mean? Like, that's just something I really want to
carry
like,
that out and keep that image.
Exactly. I really want to like master that. And there's still so much more to learn. You know what I'm saying? So
well, and it's crazy because that's one thing that I do love about audio and the music industry is that there's always something new to learn.
Absolutely.
There's always going to be something new coming out or some new sound or like, how did you do that? You know, and someone's going to come up with a different way or you're going to find your own sound that's no one's ever heard before.
Yeah, man. You know it's crazy that all of the, so from the Signature Sound instrumental album, all of those samples came from Splice.
Really?
All of them. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I would just look for, certain kind of sounds.
Yeah, a little bit more crashier, a little bit more open.
Manipulate them and then, just chop. That's really what I want to do. I want to chop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And do you play out, when you're producing, do you play out your like drums and stuff on your MPC? Yeah? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I really don't use the grid mode. I just haven't gotten into it. I just haven't gotten into it.
Well, what's funny is that I know how to, for me, I use Ableton and I have the pad.
Is it the push? Is it that?
It's just, it doesn't have the screen or anything. It's literally just the square. But
is it like a bunch of squares?
Just a bunch of pads.
Okay, yeah, I know what that one is.
Yeah, so I was like, just thinking about it recently when I was producing, I was like, oh, dude, I kind of want to go more into the live performance because I feel like I can feel it more.
You could though, and you should do it.
I really want to step into that because I feel like I could feel it more and I could get more into the vibe and it would be a little bit less stress.
You already know where to go to, man. You go to that ripple effect.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's the only show I did in 2020. It was the ripple effect. Yep.
Yeah, dude. We keep doing them too. We're starting more.
I know. I've been seeing. No, yeah, I've been tapping into the virtual ones though.
Nice.
On
Hell
Twitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You should come in and do another show.
No, for sure.
Yeah, we'll link you up with Jordan and you.
No, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because like that's like the only one I did this year. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I tap in with my boy Noah from Beats, Freaks, and Geeks. You know what I'm saying? So real dope platform. But yeah, man, like you should do it, man. You should do it. That's like one of the best. That's why I got the MPC live. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the MPC live. Like I remember I had went to it like a beat like showcase, and it was a Beats, Freaks, and Geeks, and I'm like, dog, I was just so inspired because I'm like, man, they getting it in up here. You feel me? So, I end up doing something. I ended up sampling like it was. I think it was like Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. It was like Still Dre, and it was like next episode.
Oh, okay.
So
nice.
I sampled that, and then I like tagged them, and then like I was invited to do the show. But thing is, I had the MPC 500. It's not as fast. Like think about it. Like you can only have so much memory in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in one session, you feel me? So I'm like, yo, I need something more modern. So that's when I got the MPC Live.
Okay.
I pretty much had to learn how to basically do it like on the fly, like quick. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're going. Yeah.
So then, once I did the show, it's like, okay, I figured out how to do it after probably a couple hours of YouTube. And it's like, damn, I did it. Like, so, but do it, bro. Do it.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Because I got my, I left all my USB cables at his house. But I finally got one. I was like, all right, cool. I can do it in my setup now.
No, you should. I mean, you just need the laptop. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I got all the whole.
Yeah. That's it, bro. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Because you know what I'm saying. Like, but I think you should do it though. It's fun. It's
definitely.
It's like I said. It's different.
Yeah.
It's crazy because even in like 2018, I did a bunch of shows, but just like beat sets.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just trying to rebrand. I was going. It was another name I was going. I was going with 1990 BPM because that didn't last long. I just liked it. I like how it sounded. That's why it's like it says 1990 BPM on
Gotcha.
It. You know what I'm saying? So, I just kind of like that a little bit.
Dude, you got like the good. That's a nice little year to be 1990. That's when you were born, right?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, man.
You're like, oh, it's 2020. I already know I'm going to be 30.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But not. But I was just rebranding. Then I was like, you know what? let me make it simple for them. Just as far as like even like business stuff, I was like, I need to make this simple for people. You know what I'm saying?
Something to grab it and like.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, because I'm still, you still holding on to, you know what I'm saying? So
you have an image or a thought in your head that you want to like pursue and keep. I get you.
I wasn't like I said, it's all how you market it. You know what I mean? I'm marketing myself as a producer, but I'm still putting out records. I just do it. More.
It's more of your free time or you're like a hot.
Yeah, like I still do it. I still put out the music. You know what I'm saying? I still put it out. You know what I mean? But just how it's marketed. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's different. Now I even see like it's packaged better, so I think that people appreciate it more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna also ask you, like, you also have your merch store, which is like fire.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Because it's all laid out really clean.
Appreciate it.
It looks nice. Well, what is it? Let me see.
It's if you go to it's ballhogbeats.com/apparel. But if you go to it, you can just go to
we'll put
apparel.
it up on the screen for them so they can check it out.
Yeah, that was just something I was just like,
because merch is a big thing now.
No, it is.
It's like crazy people want to just like, I want that exclusive thing that's there.
Yeah, man. I just had, like I said, I started, traveling more and, come on, we're going to have these shirts. We're going to have these shirts and different stuff. So, I just was like, oh, let me put these things together. I'll pay like a graphic designer, say, do this for me. Yeah. They do it. You know what I mean? So it was cool, man. Like I said, it's cool just even having that. Like, it's just some form of creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
plus, it's cool to see your own like creation and like brand.
I see, but that's the thing. That's something that people gotta understand. Like, sometimes we be looking for like outside stuff to make us like feel like we're worthy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real. Like, hey, look, there's nothing wrong with like what you call designer stuff. It's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
You want to wear some Gucci? Wear some Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But there's people out here like they'll spend their last on that, and that'll make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, yo, you could start your own brand. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that's actually, well, in my personal opinion, it's a little bit more fulfilling. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more fulfilling. You know what I mean? Because like,
because it's almost like more exclusive, because then it's like a smaller group of people or the people that are in your local area, your town.
Of course.
And then you're like, people come into town, they visit and they grab your merch and then they're like, oh, okay, like, where'd you get that? Oh, I got it.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's like, it'd be like a business thing where it's like, okay, you working on yourself, you working on like yourself as the product, but then when you have these other things grouped with it too, just kind of work hand in hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one of my good friends, EJ, you know what I'm saying, from Track Martians, he was just like, damn, man, every time I see you, like, you're like a walking billboard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'll be chilling, I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, at the same time, it's like, somebody may see that and be like, yo, I like that. Yeah. See, it's about putting stuff in the right place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about putting stuff in the right place. Like, if I want to sell, basketball shoes, I'm probably not going to go, tailgate at a football game like, yo, I got these basketball shoes. Like, yo, who want to buy basketballs? Yeah. No, I don't think nobody would want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, if I'm going into an environment where it's like, it's a lot of producers and, you have, production-based gear and stuff like that or different stuff.
Perfect, because there's so many people out there that are like, oh, there's nothing out there really music production related. It's always the artists.
Yeah, and it's like I said, like I said, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I think I started to look at something like, okay, this is kind of cool, you know what I mean? Like I like it. So I started myself first. I like it. Mm-hmm. I think this would be kind of cool because, I had certain ideas, as an artist. And of course it's like, I like it. I think it's a good idea. But sometimes you see what's going on like in general, right?
Yeah, whatever everybody else is doing, what's going on.
Yeah, so you gotta look at things through a different lens. And I was just looking like these, like a shirt like this. I was like, yo, I think people are like this.
Yeah.
So, to just take myself away from it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really selling any shirts that just said Ball Hog Beats. Like, I thought that wouldn't be interesting for the customers. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody just really wanted one.
Yeah.
And I had to end up putting it because people just wanted a regular Ball Hog Beats show.
Yeah. So you have the option now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, generally it's just about, it's about the customer first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What would the people want? It's something.
If you want to be
different.
successful in business, especially as an independent,
Yeah, you know
person.
what I mean? So I just try to make something that, people will like. And, I think I did that. And I'm still working on more stuff.
It's always it's like you said, it's a pursuing thing where it's always happening. It's always,
like I said, I think it's cool. Man. It make me feel good to just, put on something that's yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You created it. And especially just because, opportunities, man, is sitting on here and just being able to, feel something yourself like that. That make me feel good, bro. It make me feel good. And I be really trying to explain that to people, you know what I'm saying? Just so we all can just learn how to fulfill ourselves and not really be like itching for the validation. Cause in music, bro, you already know it's a little cliche, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I could tell you, oh, bro, no, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about what nobody think. But, if you want to be successful or to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's this fine line that's always being walked as a creative person in music. Is
Absolutely.
that like you have to be realistic in the fact that like, oh, I really don't want to cater to this fully, but I really want to do this thing. But it's then you have the aspect of like I can include some of the parts that are already around me and people are banking off of, and then go forward and make my own thing out of it.
For sure.
So I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, man, it be a part, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some soul to yourself, you feel me? Like, entertainment, it's all fun and games, but it's like, man, enjoy it. Enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? And, just try to put out certain messages to people, man, to where it's just like, man, we need to make the world a better place, though. Like, for real.
Especially right now where it seems that, like, we talked about this on the previous our other podcast, is that like it's just very divided right now.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people are kind of like pointing here, pointing there, back and forth.
Like literally with everything, though.
Yeah.
Everything you can even think of.
Yeah.
I mean, we just had an election.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very high tension.
Music, whatever.
But and it's interesting because, I mean, I can't blame anybody because you've been stuck in your house. And what happens, bro? You get stir crazy.
Yeah. Like,
it just happens. We're human. We need interaction. Yeah. And it will happen again.
Yeah,
but
sure.
It's just that high the tension. Everybody's on a laptop looking at a screen, which is great because information is flowing, but not always the right information,
Absolutely.
this or that. There's just so many factors. But to be able to find your lane during this whole shutdown and be able to like do something with it instead of let it just like pass you by on the wayside.
Bro, man, when you there and, you can only do so much. I mean, wasn't really always going out a lot anyway. I mean, like I said, if it's not like a show or something, I'm probably gonna go
music,
to the house.
you're in your room studio, you're doing it.
You know how it is, but the thing is, like 2020 was good for me because I had I was stuck with myself. So I was like, okay, like we really figuring it out. So that's why the instrumental album is called Signature Sound, because everybody have a sound. Everybody do. And like I said, I was making beats that I thought people want to buy, when I had like my BeatStars account. But, just really like fine-tuning, being focused, bro, one of the best things that happens.
Well, that's awesome to hear, because that's like what I've been saying kind of over this whole, shutdown and everything, is like, I hope people are taking this time to self-reflect and see what is, going on around them or within their own world and try and better that, and find something that makes them happy. And that's great.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been seeing a lot of people being reckless, bro. A lot of people being reckless, you know what I'm saying? Not even like to judge people, but just like I'm seeing people having the time of their life. I'm talking people that's even close to me. I'm just like, man, like, yo, like, you don't really don't have to do too much right now.
Yeah.
Like, you could really use this time to like, to do whatever you want to do. Like, you got the time now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the time's not an issue.
The crazy thing is, like, you know what I'm saying, our society, like, we live in a capitalist society. But I think time is more important than money. But you need money for everything.
Time is money.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
if you don't have enough time, it's
you know what I mean? But the thing is, like,
it's hard.
But if you just imagine, like, if you like, it just really think about it. Sometimes you like, man, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I don't have the time. So if I had to, sacrifice some money for like time, You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll for sure do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it all the time, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It gets to a point where you're like, I have to.
the time is more important, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you can go work a job and you can be there all day, every day. You have a lot of money, but you're never gonna have time to yourself. You're always gonna be tired. Who wants to do that? Sacrifice that money. Give yourself some time. Pay yourself. Pay yourself in time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give yourself that, like,
Come on now.
feel good for yourself. Yeah,
whatever it is. It don't matter if you're playing video games.
Yeah.
You play, you know, you make music, or, you know, you like to crochet.
Yeah. Dude, my wife.
Come on, bro.
Loves to crochet.
Come on now.
It's the newest thing she's been into is crocheting. And I've been she's done beanies now for my dad.
That's dope.
And her dad. And then she did a whole like pot set where it was like the pot holders for the kitchen, and then placemats, cup holders, all these different things. And like for Christmas presents, it was awesome. It was great.
That's what's up.
The time,
bro.
Yeah, the time. Like but it's finding something, like when you find that thing for yourself, that's the best. And that's what I hope for anybody over this whole time, is that like they were able to find that thing that was like, oh, I really want to do this and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know, so that way you can go forth and still do that thing, even if you're working a job maybe you don't want to be doing right now, but you have a goal now or something that's pushing you to get through that day.
And it's cool because, like I said, it gives you something to look forward to, man. That's why, you know, it just makes me think about like sports, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, you know, but like I said, it's the same things that I want for myself, I want for other people. But, you know, we just have to give people time, and they need to do it on their time, not ours. So, you know, try to not be so like judgy, but be like, I hate to see somebody wasting their time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and more than anything, especially as you get older, you just say, I hope they figure it out. You know, I hope it comes to them sooner than later.
No, for real. Yeah. Like I said, especially if it's a loved one, like, bro, you want the best for them, but they gotta want the best for themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just hope people just, you know, we could get over this, and, you know, we could just
keep going forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Keep going forward.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
So with you released Happy Birthday, it got tread on TikTok. And then what else happened from like getting that tread?
Oh, dog. I got my first single with Jägermeister.
Dang.
Yeah.
So what was that like what was that like?
That was you know what? You know, you always find like different sites and you know, do different things. And you know, people, you know, they understand that, you know, a lot of artists been stuck in the house. So, you know, they be trying to pretty much find out ways that, you know, to, you know, pay artists and producers. So it was a website called Treble, right? And I ended up just stumbling across it. Maybe seen it on Instagram, probably sponsored. You know, created like an account for, you know, uploaded some music. And, you know, I got an email just about like opportunities, like, you know, Jägermeister was looking for, you know, music.
Yeah.
You know, for sync.
Yeah.
And I filled it out, and maybe I'm not too sure how long after that, maybe 2 months after that, I got an email, and I thought it was for something live, but I'm like, no, this is for sync.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier the year, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my plans got rearranged last year.
I can imagine.
It was just, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to, let me see. I was, you know, exploring like sync and just getting information about that, just on a general scale. Then, you know, I was really like, I started like picking up like finger drumming and stuff like that. Like, I did a couple lessons with Beats by J Black. You know what I'm saying? You know, he probably like the dopest with the finger drumming. Him. You probably see, who's the other guy? Trizzy Track, and then of course, what's the other? It's somebody else. But like A-Rap music or something. Yeah, you know what I mean? But that was kind of like something I want to really focus on. You know what I'm saying? And then the pandemic came, and it kind of just threw everything off for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. So yeah, Treble, you know, they had this thing with Jägermeister, and
nice.
Yeah, man, they picked it up, and I was just like, man, like, you know, this year it's been like difficult. I mean, last year, 2020, it's been difficult, but it just like to actually see like, you know, the work like really like, you know, getting its just due. You know what I'm saying? It's
You've been
cool.
putting in the time, putting in the work, and then all of a sudden now it's like, oh crap, like it's paying off.
Like I'm talking like more than ever though. Like 2020 was definitely like just my biggest year in general. You know, just
That's
doing
awesome.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like I said, it's the work though. It's just really the work. And like I said, the pandemic, man, it was a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a tough year, you know what I'm saying? For everybody for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know, we all need inspiration and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, losing Kobe, that's like a big deal to me. You feel me?
That was the tip of the iceberg. We didn't see what was below. Because
and that was the beginning of the year.
I remember being there and I was just like, dude, that's not normal.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, like that.
For some guy, and what breaks my heart is his daughter, because I have a daughter, so it's like, I just can't imagine as a mom what she's going through over 2020. And like, he was such an inspiration for so many people over years.
Yeah.
You know, a decade. You know, so it's just, that's what set it off. And then we go through, you know, we have COVID, the shutdowns.
That was the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? So then everything is shut down. Then I end up losing one of my good friends that basically helped me even this whole everything with music, man. Like, you know, just the start. Like I'm talking about like the start. You know what I mean? Like from high school. In high school, it's like, yo, hey, come over. Like, you know, my brother, he got a studio. And then like that just, man, I just been modeling everything, you know what I'm saying, around that. So, you know, losing one of my friends to senseless violence, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so this year it just been wild, you know what I'm saying? It's just been definitely 2020, man. That's something to remember.
Yeah,
but
a defining year for a lot of people.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it made me feel a little guilty because I'm like, man, this is one of my best years. But at the same time, there's so much bad stuff that happened.
Yeah,
and people losing their life and people getting sick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you know and that's one of the things is that you got to take it as it is.
Yeah,
and do with what you can with the time that you have. I mean, no one's perfect. Number one, we're all human, and if it happens to you at that time, if anything, everybody should be rejoicing you
for sure.
And the fact that, like, dude, I've seen this guy make the work. I've seen him put in the work. And now finally in this crazy time, you're getting the chance.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you know, I guess it's normal. Like, you know, music, you know, it's something that everybody want to do.
Yeah.
So sometimes it be a little bit of fatigue. Like everybody wants to make music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially like LA, everybody wants to make music. Like I said, bro, I got a music MySpace page. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's still there.
Yeah.
You feel me? No, I mean the music gone, but it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a Reverb Nation, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
There's just so many different.
Yeah, that's most people don't even know about Reverb Nation. This was SoundCloud before SoundCloud.
It was
you know
very
what I'm saying?
short.
SoundClick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had my music on SoundClick. Not for like beats or nothing, but I had music on SoundClick. You know what I'm saying?
All the old sites where it first started off.
You feel me though? Yeah. So, you know, it's really like you know, it's really something when it's like, damn, yo, the ghost followers is commenting.
Yeah.
The ghost followers are commenting, bro.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they see it, cool. They you know, they interact, cool. If they don't, it's cool too, man. Just you know, just gotta keep it going.
Definitely.
Nobody owe me nothing. Just, you know, I owe myself everything. So
I guess what would you give a piece of advice to anybody that is maybe like they just started music? Because obviously people have had time and they've always wanted to do it. What would you give advice to someone? Man,
I would just say, like, you know, always be a student. Always be a student. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta pay for information, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a lot of free information on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, figure out what you want to do and you just focus. And if you put the time into it, you're going to get better. And anything and everything in life, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes from driving to drawing, you always suck at the beginning.
Yeah. It's never going to be perfect.
You start anything, you're trash.
Yeah.
You know, but you put the time in, like, you're going to get better. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter if you're a singer, producer, rapper, anything, engineer, you name it.
And also the thing is, if you never try, you'll never know.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you quit, it's for sure not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like every time people make a song and they make a beat, it could change their life.
Yeah.
But when you don't do it, it's the guarantee nothing's gonna happen.
Never is gonna happen.
That's the thing we know. We can guarantee that nothing is gonna happen. Like, so if you quit, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just do it for sure. You know what I mean?
And with your new instrumental out, what else do you have coming down for what's next? We got that instrumental album.
I want to put out more. I want to put out more music, just in general. Just it might be instrumentals. Yeah. I mean, I just want to just put out.
Have you tapped into like doing any like lo-fi, like lo-fi playlist at all? Like, because people bump that stuff still anyway.
I need to look into it.
Yeah, because Jam Cam just did one. Mm-hmm. He did released one with 32 keys.
Okay.
And they did lo-fi, and it's great. You can just play it because there's no words. It's very soft. It's not too intense for really any situation. You can play it. So yeah, I recommend anybody tap into that just because it's
definitely, man. I'm telling you, like, production is so much more peaceful than, like I said, just coming from being an artist. And see, another thing too, like I said, I'm not even in production. I'm basically not. I'm not like placement chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've sent beats to artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists right now, and they chase like a certain sound. They're chasing a certain sound. You know what I'm saying? And things change quick.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I think it'd just be better serving myself is if I just focus on something specific. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I enjoy making that soulful music so much more than anything. Like I said, I enjoy R&B music. I enjoy, like the West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? Like Battle Cat is probably like my favorite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he just so cold in general. You know what I'm saying? You like, man,
It makes it look easy.
I mean, yeah, but think about it. He's been doing that for forever. So, he's a master on the keyboard and the different instruments and stuff. My instrument is the MPC. So just like, man, you can be influenced. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yo, like this is what I'm tapped into. So even just putting out the music, and it's like even producers like are artists too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
well, it's more of a thing now than ever, especially with like this change, like with electronic music, is that like if you make music or beats that like do that, put it out just as a beat, because you don't know that someone could just pop off on it or something.
No, yeah. Hey, look, man, it's just like I said, it's about being peaceful. You feel me? Enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? Still giving out quality. Like I said, it's so many different aspects to music. You feel me? So just like, man, you got to just give it to the people. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it. You know what I mean? It's just, package it up and just really show the people like, yo, you just love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why last year was pretty dope, man, because it just made me be like, yo, bro, this your lane, stay in it. You don't need to swear.
Yeah, dive in.
Like I said, I like you said your favorite beat, you was rocking with that reverse time.
Yeah.
Right? So it was the sample, sped it up, I reversed it.
Yeah.
Right? So and it has some trap elements to it. Like if you listen to some of the songs, like, yo, I get crazy on the hi-hats on some of the certain songs.
Hear it. Yeah, you
like for example, even like one of my favorites was that beat Glory. I think it's track number 3. See, because growing up, it's hip hop and gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like if you LA, you from LA, especially if you black and you going to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
Hip hop and gospel.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like me personally, I think Kirk Franklin is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's hip hop and gospel. You know what I'm saying? Mama playing gospel, daddy playing hip hop. You feel me? So, that's why I like to even mesh that
even
together.
Your influences, I mean, you can tell like you got like that Kanye feel to it because you have his kicks. You have a lot, he has a lot of kicks in it, but it bounces with it,
Yeah, man. Real nice. I said, I mean, I did a video about this probably maybe last week. I'm just saying like Kanye, when I seen him on the Dark Twisted Fantasy movie, and he was doing Runaway with the NPC, I was just like, oh yeah, I need one of those. Even though you don't really know, like, okay, it's gonna take some time, but yo, I was like, he did this. I don't care. He did this. You know, Kanye, like, this soulful sound, it was crazy. You feel me?
Yeah. He's one of the craziest he's just so creative and
super. Especially, like I said, that time period, like, it was certain things I didn't know. Like I said, my one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time is the Blueprint one, you know, JayZ.
Yeah.
And like, just later on learning, like, okay, Kanye did some of those. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that lineup he had in the production was crazy. Just Lace,
all
Kanye.
Those guys, all those heads, all of a sudden when they clashed, it's over. It's like if you got Kanye and JayZ, you got a guy who's a poet in itself, and then a guy who's a poet with beats. Like he just knows how to make it flow. He likes to stack with a choir, makes it feel really soulful and open. Yeah. And he brings you into the beat.
No, for real. For real. Like I said, I didn't even know, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I always just been drawn to that kind of music. You know, JayZ, I mean, he's a topic in his own. Like, think about it, he never been like a single heavy person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think of the Blueprint, like Izzo, like H to the Izzo, that was a single. Like, that's not you know what I'm saying? When you think of like today's music, that's not a single. But the thing is, like, yo, he's the album cut king. Yeah. You feel me? He's the album cut king. So, you know, when you could carry an album, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now, like, an album. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things, you know, now it's like, okay, singles. Even though, you know, I don't have no problem with nothing. Everything is cool because, you know, I don't even like the term like one hit wonder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like that because you know who pretty much made that term up? A no-hit wonder. Yeah. You feel me? So it's just like, yo, there's people that got that one hit and they changed their life with that one song.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come on now. Don't discount that.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you. So it's a lot of stuff I have to even correct on myself because just like using that and it's like, nah, bro, they did that.
Yeah, they got their own. I mean, that's something from going to school for audio engineering and then working in the industry is that you become humble to the fact that like it's not easy.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like being an artist, like there's a lot of work that's involved. It's not just plug and play. It's not, you know, there's a lot of entities that go into it.
Nah, for real.
That people don't realize on the other side. Yeah. And we've always referenced it as like Hogwarts. Like we are people who do the music, we are the wizards.
Absolutely.
You know, and then like everyone out there is like muggles because they think it's just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Done, you know?
Oh, you're playing music.
Yeah.
Oh, you're, you know.
Yeah, you know, because not everybody takes it seriously. They're like, oh, you're just doing that thing. And it's like, no, it's a thing.
It's
like
a process.
Real thing.
No, for real. You know, no, it's funny that you even said something about like working in the industry. Like I never really like got a chance to, you feel me? Like as far as like, you know, just like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, I mean, I went to college, like I majored in music management, social media marketing, and commercial music songwriting. But I never really, like, bro, a million gazillion jobs I applied for. That's why I started the company because I was just like, man, I'm just hiring myself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Work for yourself.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's just, that's a great analogy though. Yeah, we definitely use Hogwarts. You know?
No, like it's so interesting because I'll try to explain something to my wife or like, oh, what do you do? And it's like, oh, so what I do is this, and they're like, what's that?
You're a DJ. That's what everybody. Like, oh, you're a DJ. Like, no, not a DJ.
Yeah, I don't just push a fader and that's it.
Yeah,
it just works.
For real. Nah, that's funny because I was looking at some mixers. Like, I was just like, man, I don't know how to do this. Like, I you know what I'm saying? Like, let me focus, man. I'll tell you, man. I'll just start buying shit. You know what I'm saying?
It happens. Sweetwater gets you.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, Sweetwater. Yeah, Sweetwater for sure, man. They send you like sweet tarts too.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we got a little sale. Don't worry about it.
Do they be calling you? They be calling me, bro.
Yeah, they'll call you. Especially if you've like been looking at a bunch of stuff at the same time. They'll be like, hey, I'm your sales consultant.
Yeah, they're gonna call you.
Yeah.
I ain't got really. I don't really got nothing from Sweetwater, man. I'm more of a Guitar Center person.
Guitar Center?
Yeah. Even though Guitar Center like empty right now, you feel me?
Yeah, well, it's because they took they claimed bankruptcy.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, man, you go anywhere right now and it's like, it's empty because all these other the companies, they're not really sending out too much product because there ain't nobody at work like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I totally feel that because I've been trying to find a graphics card and it's impossible.
You said a graphics card?
Yeah, impossible. For a computer, like building a PC.
Yeah. I might be able to help you with that. I'm gonna talk to my boy. I'm gonna see what he got.
I got you.
Nah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Man. So you building a computer right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my boy, he built one.
Hell yeah.
He
All
built
right,
one.
yeah, we'll link up, for sure.
I'm gonna try to talk to him.
Awesome. Hell yeah. And then your song, was it featured on BET.com for Hip Hop Music Awards?
Yeah, there was they had a challenge, right? They had a challenge called the Woke Challenge. You know what I'm saying? And this was after damn it, it's crazy because I don't even remember who passed away, which you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that also it happens so frequently and we hear about it.
Bro. I don't remember who passed away at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you start just normally like, somebody died. Like, bro, that's whack. You feel me? But,
well, it's crazy how it just comes and goes so fast. It's a headline and then all of a sudden we're just like over it.
Yeah, like it's whack though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it was they had a challenge, just social awareness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I had did it and then it was featured on our website, which was cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, to have that like representation coming in with Jaeger, which is they're all about, getting the party started, if you really think about it, and you have some banging music that makes you head bob all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I've been thinking about like different ways to like show that. Like even though like I just try to get to the next thing. Cause even shit, man. NBA didn't feature shit before. You know what I'm saying? So WNBA too.
Yeah.
And even the what's that, the G League, that's like they
like their minor.
Like exactly. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just I did that through at the time I was experimenting with United Masters because it was new. So I was just saying,
what could happen with it?
Exactly. That was the peak of it. And, I just try to get to the next thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Try to get to the next thing.
And there's a guy that I've been watching like his YouTube videos and like he has TikTok too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a producer and he's done a lot of like big music and everything out in here. So, and he just like talked about how getting everything on any streaming platform you can, you get your music out there. Because if it gets used on a commercial, a movie, during a live event, anything like that, like you're going to gain profit off of that.
For sure.
Through whatever. And nowadays it's the internet, dude. Like, so it's the options are endless.
Yeah, because even if somebody just used it, they would just record to it or something like that. You know, you still, you
still get that, play from it. But I guess to wrap it up, where can we find you?
On all social media, you can find me at Ball Hog Beats.
He also got the link tree, so it works out really easy. You just click on it.
It's funny, man, because I was thinking about that today. Like, I can make my own link tree just through my website.
Yeah, you easily.
But yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at Ball Hog Beats on all social media, YouTube.
Anything coming out soon?
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see.
Know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just
whatever
now,
feels like it needs to come out.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna give just more music. So definitely more. You know what I'm saying? Definitely more. I'm gonna get back, dig some samples. You know what I'm saying? And just tap into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no matter how it is, it might be old school, it might be, some chop, but got some trap to it, just enjoying myself.
Well, that's the cool thing about music is you can kind of do whatever you want, especially with hip hop. It's very versatile and like able to do whatever. So,
absolutely.
So tap in, people. Tap into Ball Hog Beats. Thank you for coming on, man, and driving out here. I appreciate it.
Trip, man.
Great conversation.
Appreciate it, bro.
I hope we get to work with you in the future as well.
Definitely.
See what's up.
Definitely.
Go ahead and tap into our stuff on YouTube. We got a BME, Balanced Mind Entertainment, Collaborate and Elevate.
Yeah.
And then as well with Productive Culture, go to www.productiveculture.com/podcast. Start your podcast. You like the setup? We got the opportunity here for you. Take it. You get a discount on your first episode. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time. Peace.